Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome you to our training camp session for today. We're going to start out, obviously, by doing some walking around my neighborhood, taking my dog Chicken out for a walk up to this park area where we do train. And so you'll see that and a whole lot more today, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-woo! What about all that? What do you think of that? And here we are today, ladies and gentlemen. Right here where it all happens, where all the magic happens. And as you can see, there's all the victors goes the spoils. Ring magazine belt, WBA belt, and not the most recent WBC belt, but the next to last recent WBC belt. And so we'll be doing that. Hey, what's that doing there? Anyways, and there's my IBF title. Now this is behind the scenes here. Now this is where all the magic happens, right there, right back there. Right there, you see I got a little fridge right there. That's where I put my drink for in the morning in there. There's my shield right there. Some say that's Superman shield, but that S stands for steel. And there's one of my favorite statues right there. That's I think I don't know what demon that is, but that angel's about to cut that head off right down there. That's right. About to give him the what for. Look at him. He knows it's about to happen. So, but this is where all the magic happens. This is the speaker, the main speaker, where the sound of the boxing matches happen, ladies and gentlemen. That right there. And of course, this is what I use right here. This is a magnet that you normally would use for like holding your phone in the car, but I've used it for the last several years. I put a plate on the back of this, and that's a magnet, and right there. Gives you a little bit more freedom than having a clamp down like that. And there's our most vicious opponent, the weight scale. That's right. And that's where I was the last time I weighed. I tried to keep it on there for a while. That's right, 266. That's not good. That's not very conducive for dancing. So we're about to go outside here in just a moment. There's my father's flag and my good friend JKB. We'll leave our full names out of it due to privacy. But that's my main man right there. Big Bad John, we'll just call him. So, anyways, and here's the wall. A lot of the times you only see glimpses of it because of being in the background of me working out. So there's my Muhammad Ali wall. And there you see a little bit of wrestling and everything else. There's Rocky Marciano. There's Harley Race, Tommy Young, George Foreman. And there's the very first boxing photo that I ever bought outright. This was at a Goodwill in Fort Worth, this picture. And that's the Manasseh Mauler Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempsey was the first of many things. He was the first Ring Magazine heavyweight champion in the 20s. And he, I believe, was the first National Boxing Association champion, which we know today as the World Boxing Association. They changed their name in the early 1960s. So, and then there's the man that inspired this man. And I'm talking about the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the history of the sport, Sugar Ray Robinson. I'll say it to my last breath, and I'm sure Floyd Mayweather Jr. will say he's the best until his last breath. But there's no possible way Floyd Jr. can beat this man, or this man for that matter. But I digress. All right, well, we're about to go and take the dog, Mr. Chicken, out for his walk. And so, are you ready? Let's do it. Let me get a drink real quick here of all these beverages here. the nectar of life. So here we go. We're going to put this down to the floor here. Come on, buddy. There he is right there. You can't see him because it's not on. Let's go, buddy. There he is. There's the man right there. Okay, chicken. Come here, bud. It's time to get this on, fella. Chicken! So let's put this down just for a minute, shall we? Just for a second. Go. Okay, let's get this on you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, here you go. All right, good chicken. Here we go, buddy. Boom, just like that. Okay, here we go. Now it's a little dark out here because it's right at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since about 3:45 probably. So you can't really see too much out. Everybody's still asleep, slackers. So here we go. Of George Foreman fighting Muhammad Ali in Kinshasa, Zaire, which is now known as Zaire is now just known as part of the Congo. But in the mid-70s, it was known as Zaire, Africa. And the town was Kinshasa. And they fought in a football or soccer field. I think it was a soccer field because I'm sure they didn't have an NFL team or whatnot. So, and of course in Europe they call soccer football. So, let me go ahead and get this dog here. Chicken, what do you think about all that, fella? Yeah, he knows all about it. So this is my neighborhood for right now. And so, but yeah, we put on some weight for a while, but we are taking it off. I got my Fitbit with me, my Fitbit watch. This way, buddy. That's my finger in the way. We don't want all of that. So here we go. And again, we're going to take Mr. Chicken for his walk. This is the mascot of Twisted Steel Athletics. Chicken the dog. That's right, Chicken. He was named Chicken before we owned him. So he answers to it. He's used to it. So there you have it. So, but getting back to my physical condition, I am 54 years of age this way. 54 years of age. And so it's a little more difficult for me to get the weight off. And I do weigh about 260 right now. That's George Foreman weight. We can't have all that. I can't be 260 and dance for 12 rounds, 15 rounds, or however long it needs to go. So, but we'll be in shape. October 29 shall be fine because we'll whoop that behind. That's right. That's a weak rhyme, but you get the gist of it. So here we go. I've already done some working out already this morning. So this is just taking Poindexter here on his walk. Poindexter, for some of you fellas out there, was the dog / enemy of Felix the cat. And you got to be an old geezer like me to remember Felix the cat in those cartoons. He's a black cat who carried around a bag of tricks. And whenever he got into a situation that his wit and his cunning was unable to help him out, he'd grab something out of his bag of tricks. So you could probably find old Felix cartoons on YouTube. So if you wanted to look hard enough, you'd find it, I'm sure. You're probably out there listening and saying, man, that old dude sounds out of breath. Now, I am 54 years of age, old for a young man's game like boxing, so maybe so. Now I'm going to change my hands real quick, so you'll be seeing. Turn that back off. Yeah, we don't want to do all that. Hold on here. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. So anyways, I know you can barely see Chicken. He's right there. So we're just walking Chicken. He's doing his business in the grass. So, but ain't that right? Yeah, you don't want to see all that. So, but here it is. We're doing our thing right there. There goes Chicken. It's starting to get a little bit more daylight out. You can see the glow of the sun starting to peek its head up. So there's Chicken right there. And if it was more daylight out here, you see there's a park out here for youngsters to come out, go swing, go down, up and down the slide, teeter-totter, and merry-go-round. And there was a tether ball on this pole. You can't see the pole very well, but anyways, this is pretty cool. Normally I'll come out here with Chicken, I'll run him, and I'll have my headphones on listening to music, but this morning I thought I'd give you behind the scenes of what's going on. But training camp started August the 1st. We've been trying to work on the weight, and it's gonna be a miracle. A lot of people say, man, you can't lose a lot of weight in the time you got. Don't tell me I can't, because I will. Never tell me I can't, because I will prove you wrong each time. Just like you out there will prove all the naysayers and all the critics and all the so-called experts that you can't do something, or you'll prove them wrong too. Oh, we got one visitor already. Some of the people that like coming on here and watching, they're starting to rise and grind. That's right, I haven't forgot about that. The rise and grind exercises will be returning. As a matter of fact, probably next week sometime, we will get that going again. That's right. So, but that's what the park looks like right there. It's in the dark, as you can see. The glow of the sun is starting to peak up a little bit more. And whoever this visitor is, good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning. You're probably wondering to yourself, when's this old dude going to start working out on that bag? It'll be soon. It'll be soon. Come on now. You getting all this for free. This ain't pay-per-view here. Let me switch hands real quick. That's right. So here's the park. Like I said, we come over here, we go around this. It's right in the middle of this particular neighborhood. And I walk Chicken, my dog here. And then I'll tie him up to one of the support beams of the picnic area, and then I'll stretch. And then after that, I'll do about 3 or 4 rounds of shadow boxing right there. I don't record those. Those are just to loosen up the shoulders and the hips and the knees and whatnot, so that way when I do turn on this camera, you get the best of what I can deliver on that particular day. But it's all coming, ladies and gentlemen. We've been gradually building back up, breaking a whole lot of good sweat, getting in condition. Like I say, my weight is a little difficult, but at my age, it's a little difficult to get off once you put it on. So, but I am 260 right now. I'm setting a realistic weight goal for myself to be around 230. And so if I can get at least close to the 230 or in the 230s, I'll be doing okay for myself. But once I start steadily working out on a regular basis, it'll come off pretty easy. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Sometimes I got to let the dog know who's the boss. So when we get back, ladies and gentlemen, We're going to be turning on music. We're going to be doing some stretching, some light stretching, and then we'll get down to getting down. That's right. We'll get down to doing the workout. This is just a little behind the scenes of what's going down, what's going on. And so that's how it is for right there, ladies and gentlemen. So I know a lot of people have asked me, how much longer do you think you're going to be doing all this? You are 54, not too far away from 55, because my birthday is November the 10th. And when my birthday of November the 10th comes, I will be 55. Can you believe it? 55 years of age. I can't believe it myself. 55. It seemed just like yesterday I was 10 and 20. But now I'm 55 almost. I can't believe it. I can't believe how at 55 I'm still so young feeling. Still so handsome. Still so pretty. Can't be whooped. It's just unremarkable. I can't believe it. So here we go. I had to change hands. There he is right there. What do you say, go buddy? Huh? What do you say? He's blown up. His tongue's all hanging out. He says, man, get me home. I'm weak. So there's the shadow right there. Reminds me of the old Alfred Hitchcock show. You see the silhouette of him and then he steps into the frame. Now that's another old show for you old people out there. Alfred Hitchcock Presents. That's what the TV show was. And it was a pretty cool show. I used to like it. Black and white. By the time I saw it, was all obviously in reruns. I think the thing that got me a lot worse out of shape than it was probably when I had my most recent bout of bronchitis. And that kind of messed me up. Bronchitis is nothing to joke around with. So, nothing to joke around with at all. And that's why I had to cancel my June event, because I could not catch my wind. I couldn't really go out there like I used to prior to the bronchitis. So, but anywho, but I think we've somewhat recovered from it. I think we recovered enough to get away with things like I'm gonna get away with. So here we go. There's the street lights starting to come on. People still sleeping. So, but anyways, this is what I do in the morning, or at least part of it. I take this old dog here for his walk. What do you say, chicken? What do you say, boy? Now look at him. He's all blown up. Tongue's hanging all out. He's tired. See, you know what the old saying, right? Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yep. But what if you could teach an old dog old tricks? What about that? See? And that's what's going to happen October 29. That's right. You'll teach it. This old dog will teach all of you some new tricks. That's right. Absolutely. And some old tricks too. Whatever works. So, with that being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we shall return in just a few moments.